Hello, my beautiful crafty friends. It's Laurette, the Vintage Paper Girl. Welcome to my studio. I'm really excited you're here with me today. It is a wonderful Wednesday. Welcome, welcome. So I'm happy everybody's here, and I hope you're all well. How are you guys? Good? I hope so. Hope your weather's good. Ours has improved a ton. And I sat down to craft, and I thought, you know what? I should bring you along with me. We haven't been back to this project in a little while. This one, I think, is Vintage Rose Elegance, is what we called her. And this is my large flip-flop journal. Now, the flip-flop journal was designed by Leslie at 507 Willow House Journals. And so, as you know, I've made a number of hers. I think I've made like 4. I love making these. I love, love, love these. And Leslie was the mastermind behind that. Hi, sweetie. Hope you're doing well. So this is a bigger version. I decided to try the big size of it and see what we thought, you know. And it has 4 or 5, depends on how you want to do it, signatures. Now, you guys watch me do this part of it, and since I saw you last, I think I put some pretties on it, and I also, you know, pulled out some goodies to do more decorating on the cover. I kind of know what I'm going to do next, but I haven't put it on because they're dimensional, and I don't want everything ruined, so I will do this cover part here at the very, very end. Well, or until I can't take it anymore and I got to do it. So anyway, today I thought you might want to see, I was getting all ready. I was pulling papers to make these signatures for this. And for those of you who are brand new, there is a video on how I did it. I do have videos clear back to December. Leslie has videos. Everybody's got videos of this. Ooh, I see something that didn't glue. So, you know, to see how it's actually put together, I have done one. I did do all the gluing on with you guys, all the pictures and papers. I did do that on videos, and those are a week or 2 ago. So you can go back and look at that. And then, so I was going to put the signatures in. I thought you guys might see how I pick those and how they work in a flip-flop journal. So very, very, very similar to what we've done in other journals. This one's just a bit different. This one's more heavy into the decorating. I have been making things for this and putting them into a little box here. I'm not finding the bits and pieces that I want to put on the cover. Where did I put those? Oh, yeah, I think I found them. Yeah, I'm going to be adding some gold ribbon, a beautiful gold filigree frame, because you know that's my signature, is to frame my ladies. I want to add some beautiful rose bits on there and a key. So, I mean, I've got some things that I'm going to want to, you know, put on here. So, as soon as we get to it, you know. But for now, I've got to get the signatures sewn in. Once those are sewn in, then I can move on. And like I said, I've been making, you know, as we've been making things, I'm making things to go in here. So, very good. I did show you these. These were the master boards we cut up. And I did those to go in here. So, and then I made these with ruby and pearl to go in there. And then we have these from before. I have hearts from ruby and pearl. I've got all kinds of goodies. So, oh my gosh, I'm just throwing stuff everywhere. So I've made quite a few lovely things to go in this little elegance journal. Okay, so now we are at the point where we're ready to put in our signatures. Ooh, before I do that, I have to show you, I finished my little design team project for Ooh La La Vintage Treasures, and I thought I would show you. So here it is. Isn't it cool? Can you see the dimension inside that? To me, it looks like a little shadow box. So you have all, you could kind of see down in there. And then we have all the laces we did. We have the little dangle that I made with the hanging ballet shoes. Then you open it up, and I have covered the back side. And I have a little tag and a little pocket. And then I made this a tuck pocket, so I could take out the card, which you saw, I've shown you a number of times. And this is the tag, and then this is what it looks like without anything in it. And then here it has a little dangle, and then I made a bunch of goodies here at the top. I just made another little kind of fluffy thing, finished all the way around. Again, you can see, look at the dimensions in there. So it is, I call it a shadow box envelope. And then when you pull that out, because it's just in, you know, you have your card, which you guys have seen this before. And then see, you just have your empty envelope. And then that's the back. Little ballet curtain there. So that's what it looks like when there's nothing in it. And then we put our goodies back inside. This was a lot of fun to make. It didn't take a long time. You watched me do all of it on camera. The only thing I didn't do on camera was put the papers on the back and add the pocket. That's the only thing I didn't do with you guys. So I pretty much did it all with you. This is the tuck one because it's so much easier to put this giant one in when you just tuck it back in there and you're not worried about it, and then you close it. So there you have it. Isn't that romantic? I'm gonna fix that a little bit. And then we have our little fluffies at the top. So that was my design team project, Ballet Dreams, for Ooh La La Vintage Treasures on Etsy.com. Okay, so that's that project all completed. I'm happy. So back to this one. Now, we have one, I think the other signature is going to go here, 2, and then 3 big signatures. The little signature I'll make last. So I'm going to want 3 of everything. So what I've picked some papers. These are from Veronica at Triple V Vintage. Hi, Vernie. And these are the papers I've chosen. These are her coffee dyed papers. So those are the first things. So we're going to do 3 of everything in order. And we're only going to do about 5 pages because we do add flips and flops and things. So I am going to want to use, this is a vintage ledger book that my dear friend got for me. And thank you, sweetie. You know who you are. I don't think she watches. She's pretty busy. But in case she is. So we're going to want 3 of those. And now this is a wider one. Normally, I do these in the tall, slim book. But because it's wider, as you can see, if we fold it in half, it'll be slim like this. Now, we can keep these slim inside, even if that is wide. Or we can fold them this way in half and use them that way. So that's how, the question is, how do we want to go? How do we want to, oh, I don't think I need my glue. I'm going to put that back. I did move my stuff around on my desk again. I got rid of my light so I could reach things, but of course I'm going to have to reach across the camera, but that's okay. It was better than reaching so far out and, you know, really spraining myself. Question is, do I want to go long and narrow? Or do we want to go this way? We want our pages to be all different lengths and widths, so maybe we'll, that's the thing about these. You want a lot of, like, different looks, different widths. And this is vintage, very vintage, so it's cool. I think I want the ragged side at top. And then, let's see, how wide do we have? Now, this one might need to be tall and narrow on this side. I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. Is that going to fit over here, too? Let me see if that's going to fit in there. Yeah, it does. Okay. So what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to use this as kind of my guide. Okay. And I'm folding in. Oh, I didn't need to fold it in that much. Ah! It just dawned on me, I do not need to fold in that much. Maybe. I still folded it the same. What is wrong with me? I'm all fumble fingery. I've made several videos today, so I'm getting tired, I think, is my problem. It doesn't have to be the same on both ends because, you know, it's a signature, right? So I want to make sure it will fit and close and not be sticking out. So yeah, that one's good. And it's okay if it sticks out here, as long as it doesn't go past there, because these are all going to be different widths. Oh, let's see if I can figure this out. I know, am I confusing you? I'm sorry, guys. This is not as easy to do as it looks. Not as easy as it looks. Now, these I folded up at the bottom to give us a pocket there. These have tucks there. They're going to go in there. And then we're going to need one for back here. So how wide do we need this? Okay. Okay, I just want to get the size right before I go pull in more papers, right? So we've got one, we have 1, 2, well, technically 3. I just got them all mixed up now. I have to see which one's the smaller one. I might have to start this video over. I'm confused myself. I just want to see what I have here for width. Yeah. 1, 2, and 3. So we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. All right. Whew. Now, not everything has to be the same. So we can do different things, like we can add different papers. We can, you know, they don't all have to have the exact same thing. We're not going to do that many. But I do want like a pink one in my, in number 3. Now I have to see if just folded in half, if these are just going to be too wide. If they are, then I'm going to go the long ways because I don't want any of them showing outside. Now that one's okay. One, 2, and 3 for that. All right. I'm going to get coffee dyed for the other 2. And these are from Triple V Vintage. The pink one is from A Trace of Sparkle. She doesn't have any, well, last time I looked, Jennifer did not have any pink in her shop. So, but you can always go check. All these shops are on Etsy. And I don't do links. Remember, we've talked about that. It's a time and energy thing for me, is why I don't do them. So I hope you guys will be okay with that and respect it. All right, now we need a couple more. I want some book pages, some Italian book page, because these are all the 1800s and 1700s, so they're perfect for this. These come from Rachel at Roxy Creations. Last time I looked, she had a few in her shop. I want rag paper, something that's not going to rip real easy. Ooh, look at that. Yummy. Okay, because I think that's the last one of that I have. So now, do I want them long and tall? Oh, these are double pages. Oh. Do I want two in here? If I do, I'm going to have to do some folding. I could do that. This is very, very heavy paper. Now that is wider than my widest piece, so that would mean I'm folding to make these fun pockets. I love these. These are corner pockets. I call them corner pockets. Yes. So they will go. Oh, perfect. Right there. So we will fold this up again. So this is where we get our pockets from. This way I don't have to actually put in any pockets unless I want to. Is that the right height? Yes. Now I need to just fold in my pockets. Look at the aging on this. I did not coffee dye this or use any ink on it. This is natural aging. I don't know if you could see it all. Yeah, these are from the 1700s. So which is perfect, 17 and 1800s, which is perfect for the era of our journal. Okay, so this one's gonna go over here. Isn't that gonna be so cool? I'm going to want to put probably a digital page. Now this one I won't be able to do that with. So they don't want, because it was just a single page of this. I don't have double page of this one. But what I will do, it's very old and very ragged. I think this is the 1700s. The others are probably the 1800s. I'm probably just going to put that right over that. So that's going to make that whole page a lot different, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We definitely want a fifth page. What have we got that we can, oh, we can put some music page in there. Oh, no, I know what I want. I usually put 5 to 6 pages. You can put up to 8. I'm not going to do 8, but I am going to use some of Paper Baker Creation. She's got some cool stuff. Tea-dyed collage pages. Sorry, it's noisy. They're all pretty dark. I was kind of hoping for a little bit lighter page. Oof, they're all dark. Yeah, they're all about the same. Okay. I want to add these because they're fun and they're different. We'll add a journal page, a real, from one of the kits. We'll add pages in the middle if we can. I'm going to do one of those, and I want to do one of these. Okay. You can tell I'm a fan of paper. Hi, Anna and Anna. I'm a fan of theirs. Okay. I'm gonna, oh, wait, I'm gonna wait on that one. I would love a piece of music paper, but I feel like I've got so much print. Oh, but these are plain on the back, so these will be fine. Now these, yep, these are gonna need a turn up. They're gonna need a turn up. Huh. Or I can go this way. I could go this way and leave them. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll just do them this way so I don't have to fold them. Since I've done so much of that already. Maybe we could... put them more towards the middle because I still like this one with those. I don't want to change that. Isn't this pretty? These are roses. This one's very cool. Okay. Those are done. Let's see, what else do we want? You can use whatever you want inside these. This is just what I have and goes with the era that I'm doing. But if you're doing steampunk or you're doing something else, you know, pick the papers and things that are appropriate to what you're doing, what you like to do. Now, this is tracing paper. And I'm actually, I guess I'll leave it long this way. Let me get some more tracing paper. I did order some on Amazon because I didn't have much. And some of what I had I didn't want to use, so I had some of the more expensive artist tracing paper, and I didn't want to use those, okay? So, how are you guys? Are you all good? What are you guys up to? How's the weather? We're sunny and very warm. We have warmed up tremendously. I think we're going straight from spring to summer. Aren't we lucky? Crazy, right? I'm not counting this so much as a page. I mean, we can use it or we can decorate it or not. I just kind of like to have it in my, I like to put it over the book pages to kind of protect them since they're antique book pages. A lot of times I like to put it on top of my antique book pages. You can bend them down if you want, turn them, you know, it's up to you. I may, when I get in there, once I've got everything sewn in, figure out where I want, you know, if I want to make a pocket or something. They're plenty tall. It's just, okay. I'm debating. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to make that one different in the back. Which would be this one back here in the very back. Nope, that's not it. There it is. I was thinking about doing this as the back page, the back signature. You know, that really hides all the color, though, if I do that. So I'm wondering if I should hide, no, I don't know. Nope. I still like this best where it was. I like it up against the picture because it's old and that looks old. So yeah, let's do it like that. Yep, that one's okay. Let me see what time we're at so I know how much time we've got. 24. Okay. May not make this a very long. Now I have a bunch of I want some music paper because it's smaller, you know. Let me see. A lot of this is Christian hymnals that they end up putting in these things. Which are beautiful. So we're going to use some of these. These are all vintage. I don't think any of these are antique. I think these are all just vintage. Okay. Got a little of everything in here, don't we? I think I'll put this one inside here. And let's see, where did I want this one? Inside there. Because these pages that are printed on the front are blank on the back. So we have plenty of writing space or decorative space. Depends what you want to do with it. Let's put this one here. Okay, so one, we can't count that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I don't like to count the book pages and that, just mainly the bigger writing papers. So probably now, I would say at this point, I'm going to want to put in some papers from the kits. Or, I'm not sure what else I want to put in there. Let me see. Well, I can decorate with papers from the kits for sure. So do I want to put any more in? I don't know. I'm at a I don't know place. You know how I get when I get to the I don't know place. Yeah, I have these. These are mine. And in fact, I have one right here. I've made it all. I've worked on it really good and made it, you know. I was thinking I might use it as a flip in or out or a pocket or a, I think what I'm going to do is it's too tall. So I am going to fold it up a bit, make a pocket. And it's going to be a shorty because so we can add something to the edge, which would be fun. So I'm actually thinking I'm going to want to put it right here. Yep. Now these I haven't done. This one I have already aged and made it look very old. This is actually this. Doesn't it look cool what I did? Let's see, can you see? See how I've aged it? But I haven't aged this one. So I kind of want to do that with the other. So let's, I've made it look very old. It's on a parchment type paper. Not a cooking paper, the printing paper. We want something that makes it look old. So for these guys, I think, oh, but I don't want 3 of the exact same ones because these are all going in the same journal. Duh. Okay, hold on. What could I do? Not those 2 beauties. Okay. I should have a whole folder of, yes, I bought a bunch of antique documents from Rachel from the 1800s, and so I've made copies onto, onto, there's one. There's nothing on the back of that, so that's good. I don't have to worry about it. Yep, that's that one. I don't need that. Is that a different one? Seems like there was more. Yeah, here's one. This one's cool. Let's use that one. So we have 3 different documents. And I just made copies on my copier of my documents. Isn't that a neat one too? Ooh, what do I have? 1, 2, 3? Do I have 3? I have 3. That one I might make smaller to go into my little one. You know, we have the tiny one in the front. Oh, that one's cool. Oh, that's cool too. So I have to see if one of these I can make smaller and put in that little front. Yeah, this is a gorgeous one too. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Which one do I want to use? Oh, I think I'm happy with the ones I have. Okay, I'll use that in something else. Yeah, so these are just copies of my Real Italian documents, and they are stunning. I'm very, very happy with them. Okay. All right. But if I want to prep these for this, if I can find my ruler, we're good to go. What are you guys seeing? Let me see. Oh, yeah. Let me move this off to the side over here. So what do you think of this? Now, you can get any of these papers I have. You can use whatever you want. You know, just make it 5 to 8, no more than 8. Because you want to decorate the pieces and you want to have some room for it to close. Oh, my thumb's in the way there. Well, that wasn't very good tearing. I'm purposely not tearing it great. I sort of left it sort of a mess, so. All right, we'll ink that in a minute. Well, that made it very unique. It's all ripped at the top now. Having trouble with my hands today. They don't seem to have any strength in them. Oh, maybe we could do it this way then. I might have to start my little scrappy box here that has all the old papers in it. I need to start doing some printing on that. Stamping. Okay, so these are good. These are good to go. Okay. Trying to figure out what I need. I do the when I'm thinking. It's not like repetitive word as much as it is thought. We kind of want to age this up for sure. It brings out what the document naturally looks like when it's printed on the parchment paper. And I like it on the parchment because then it's not a bright white, and I don't mind it on the back for just writing or decorating. It's not so difficult. So I need to see if it's going in here, how wide do I want it? What do I want to turn back? Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I just dumped all the pages out of my book. Oh, wait, I just stuck it inside of another book. What am I doing? Anybody know? What did I just do? There we go. Okay, your little friend, the bird brain here. I'm sorry. Okay, so if I put that in there like that, ooh, that's too long. And it's too tall. Am I going to be the right height? Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so now I want to do some inking here for aging. Yeah, that's looking pretty old. And where did I put that in the other one? Let's see, what did it go into? Which one did it go into? Did it go into, oh, it went into that one. Okay, so it went over the tissue paper. Okay. But the way I have it folded, it won't work, so I have to refold it. Yeah, so that goes in like this, like that, like that, like that, like that, that, and then we have to figure out what's going to go in the middle. So might have to do that on another day, because I'm going to have to go through all my kits and see what do I want there. Okay, this one's done. This one's done. And I saw, I think it was Leslie, do this at 507 Wellhouse Journals. She put a 1, a 2, and a 3. And she paper clipped them on to, so that she knew. Actually, I wonder if I have, let me see if I have sticky notes that I can use instead of paper clipping all the time. I don't know if these are sticky though. I bought them at Dollar Tree, a couple years ago. And there's all these cute little note thingies here. Oh, they're sticky. So we have 1. We have 2. I'll probably still have to, they're not going to stick. I can see they're going to pop right off. Well, that's what happens when you buy stuff at Dollar Tree. It's not fabulous. That way, as you work on each one and you go to put it in, you know where it's supposed to go, right? So, one, 2, and then we're working on number 3 right now. Okay, so this is 3. That way I know where they're going to go. And if when I start decorating, you know, I think that'll work better. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, and 3. And we're working on this one. And this one, we don't want it any wider. Ooh, that's going to be that whole side. Okay, well, we can do that. That'll be easy. Now, I'm barely touching the ink to the page. I'm not going crazy. It might look like I'm scrubbing it, but I'm not, I swear. How's your weather, guys? What's new? Anything? I know I asked you that, but I don't know if I got an answer. Did I get an answer? So I've done multiple videos. I can't remember what I said in each video, so hopefully you're getting some ideas on how I do this, how I age things. One of the things you can do to age is you kind of crumple and then you kind of run the ink over the scrumpled part. You can fold. If you don't have old documents, I mean, I do, but I'm not going to use them in a journal like this. I bought them for me, and I plan to keep them for a very long time till I'm gone from this earth, and then my daughter can do what she wants with them. Okay, now we've got what looks like some old documents. We're going to turn this up. I forgot how tall, so I'm just doing it by... So you're going to have a little pocket there, and you're going to have a pocket there. So that's nice. Or you can use it as a tuck and glue something onto it. Where did I put the other ones? Oh, right over the paper. You know what I think I'm going to do with this one? I'm going to put it in between. Yep. I like that. And if I decide I don't like this, I can always fold it over. I can fold it, or I can, which I don't like it, it's bugging me. There we go. I like it like that. And then I can leave it long on that side. Each one is different. They do not all have to be the same. These are similar, but as you can see, I've moved things around. I may move them around one more time, you know. So I think we have as much as I want to put in there, because there's going to be decorations on each of those. Add pockets and put some goodies on there and stuff there and fill in the little pockets. So I think we've got our all three signatures. Let's see how that's going to be. So we have signature 1 is going to go right there. I think that looks nice with that. I may put something little here. I have a tendency to do that, like small book pages. I usually put a tiny book page right in the front. We will see if I do that. Okay, so there's one signature. I'm going to open it up, and here is signature 2 is going to go here. I don't know. Maybe not work there. See, every time I do this, it fit initially, but as you fill it up, then it doesn't fit. So many times I don't put a signature here. I usually will put a belly band or something, like a tuck spot here, and like then a belly band and tuck spot. And I usually put, always every time I end up putting my signature here. I never seem to quite make it fit. Ooh, and I forgot that that's shorter in the back. Well, I don't care if it shows. I really don't. I like my papers to show off, you know? I like my girls to show themselves off. So, my other option, of course, is either fold them down or cut them down. I'll have to see. And then this is number 3. And she's going to go back there. Isn't that pretty? I see why I chose the pink, because you have pink here, and we have a little bit here. So that's why I chose that pink paper there. So see, you don't see any of that. Now I need to make a smaller one for right here. And then see, this is a pocket. And I have to decide if I'm going to leave it a hidden pocket or if I'm going to cut it open. I think I'm going to leave it a hidden pocket and just slip something in there later. So I need to fit something that fits inside that. So all of my little papers over here, anything I use is going to have to fit in there. So I'm going to have to fold it or cut it or whatever I'm going to use. I don't know. Give me a minute here. I'm looking for my book pages. Nope, that's not my book pages. My Italian book pages. Yeah, I have some little ones. I have to see which one I would like the best. Oh, this has string tied through it. Oh my gosh, I don't really want to use this one. Oh, I want to copy that before I do. But that's the right size. Is this one too big? No, it's not. Oh, these are separate. Okay, cool. I'm just trying to decide which one I want to use. I think I'm going to use like this one. But honestly, once I tuck it in, I might not be able to open this. So we'll see. Okay, that's our first page. And if I have to, I'll come back and use this one. But I don't want to. It's still got the original. Look how old it is. Oh, I don't know how old this is, but it's really old. And it's tiny. And then it's got the string still in it. Oh my gosh, you guys. It's so old. I don't know how Rachel is able to let these things go. I know she has just tons and tons and tons, and she buys them to let them go. She would not like it if she heard me say that. So, sorry, Rachel. I know. I understand. But I'm just saying that I appreciate what you have and that you have given it to me. All right, so I'm going to have to come up with a few other pages to go in there. I'm going to actually look at my other journal that I started that I have that there to see what kinds of papers I put in there. I think I put in, I'm pretty sure I used some of this, some shorthand, Greg's shorthand. If I can get it out. Oh, it always does that on me. Darn it. Makes me frustrated. Oops, I threw my lace on the floor. Sorry. I gotta pick that up. Okay, I think we're about done for today, guys. I'll check my time in just a minute, but I just thought I'd bring you along and so you can see how I do this and see that we're starting to work on this. So the next thing will be decorating and filling it. There we go. Normally, if I do a nice, you know, cool, ripply pull-out page, I'll keep it, but not that one. So this one will go in here. See, we're already getting two. We've already got two going, so I'll have to see what else I have that maybe I might want to use. So, well, as you can see, she's already starting to get a little bit fluffy. As we add more things, I have to decide if I want to add any envelopes. Oh yeah, I usually put like a tiny little, I usually put a baby envelope in there. I've got some vintage babies. Here, let me get one. They're discolored, which is nice because they already are kind of a good little color. Oh, it's so cute. Look at this little baby envelope. Look how tiny it is. It's so little. Look at that. See, and it's discolored. Can you see the discoloration? That's how old it is. Oldie, oldie, oldie. I bought it at a thrift store. So I'm thinking that I'm going to want to put that in there on one of the pages. I might do it as a flip out, maybe. Where it just flips out of a page, maybe. Because that's reg paper and that can take it. So I could do it like that. So you see how that's going to go? Wait. There we go. So it goes out like that. And then you'll have that, you know, and then you close it. And then it's open there. And then you have that page. And wherever the little envelope went can become a tuck. So that's fun to do. So we're getting that one going. So really, we've worked on all 4 of our signatures today. I'll have to be very, very careful when I sew that in. So you can see, that's why I don't have anything on here yet, because I really want to see how wide I might get that. I've already got the envelope. Oh, I know the other thing I'm going to want in there. I know. I was thinking I would be quitting early today, but you know that never, ever, ever happens. On the back of, the one thing I love about Paper Baker Creation is they always give you a little goodie. And look at the goodie I got. Ooh, that's pretty. I think I want to add that. I want to add that in here. Right there. To that page. Yep. So that's pretty because that goes with all of that. Isn't that gorgeous? See how that goes? Beautifully. So it'll be in there like that. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. So, I may add just one more piece of paper, maybe a little blank one or something from the kit. I'm not sure. Oh, I had said I wanted to add one of these. So maybe what I'll do is I'll cut one of these to the same size as the page. One of these two as the same size as the page and see if we can use it. Okay, so I think that's what I'm going to do with that. So as you can see, our flip-flop journal is getting quite, see, she's getting fluffy. I love it when I add everything. She'll probably sit about this high. I mean, she's like that now, so I'm thinking she's probably going to get a whole lot fatter, fluffier. I don't like to say fat. Fluffier. She's going to be fluffier. I imagine she'll probably sit up about that high. So anyway, all right, you guys. Well, thanks for coming along and hanging out with me and watching me do this. And hopefully it was helpful to those of you who haven't put a signature together before. Normally, I would add more plain papers. I would also add a couple more, you know, vintage pages. But this isn't a regular journal because my regular journals, I do anywhere from 15 to 20 to 25 pages. So it kind of just depends on, you know, what you're doing as to what you want. So, all right, you guys, thanks for letting me play and hanging out with me today. I hope you had a wonderful day and I hope you have a wonderful week. And I love you all very much. I'll see you all very soon. Hugs and kisses. Bye-bye.